Hello guys, and welcome to a short explanation video on Crusader Kings 2. So, you all seem to really enjoy the Crusader Kings 2 video from what I saw, some good positive feedback. But I did notice that a lot of you were confused because you didn't understand what was going on. In this video, it's going to be a short 5 to 10 minute vid, and I'm going to explain to you what the heck we are doing. It's not more of a tutorial, it's more of just kind of an explanation to give you an opener to know what we're doing so you can follow along. So, how Crusader Kings works, as I said, it's a massive RTS game developed by Paradox, and you basically have control of a dynasty or a family. Now, this may look similar to Total War, but this game is more based on intrigue and diplomacy. So I'm going to go over the initial tabs and just what some of these things do so you understand what myself, Khan, and Jack Matak are talking about and what we're doing while we're playing, so you guys aren't at a total loss. So first off, this is King Sancho II of Castile. I'm just, as an example, playing as Castile for a minute. King Sancho of Castile is my king. You basically, how it works is that you play a dynasty, whether you're a king, a duke, or a count, it doesn't matter. You play a family in medieval England from 1066 to around, I think, the year 1400. Now, my dynasty is the Castile dynasty, and right now, the ruling heir of my dynasty is King Sancho, so he is my character. I control him, and I make sure I can advance myself with prestige and things like that. The object of this game is to gain prestige and piety, which attribute to this total score over here. Piety right here is here, and prestige. You gain this by getting favor with the church, and also by winning wars with prestige. You get prestige from winning wars, etc. So, just to understand what we were doing. So, as I said, this is my character. Now, each character has a certain set of skills. You can see we've got state learning here. Learning, basically, it makes it so it advances, it says how smart my guy is in essence, and how much technology research I have. The kingdom, has some base stats. It has intrigue also, which is how good of, a plotter I am. There's stewardship, tax income, primary attribute of the steward, like I said. State marshal, that's warlike. And then diplomacy, that's the diplomatic. Now, each of my characters, so myself right here, and then also my council members, which I'll go over in a minute, have a certain skill set. Each character like this. There's a massive cast of characters in this game, and these skills can be raised or lowered based on these traits over here. So right now you can see that King Sancho, he can gain these things called traits, which is basically, they'll either add minuses or bonuses. So you can see here he's got Tough Soldier. It gives him +3 martial, -1 learning, but also plus health. So that makes it so he's stronger and he'll live longer. He also has Diligent. That adds some stuff. All the characters in this game will develop traits like this, okay? Now, the point of this game also is that the way you lose is if you lose your kingdom or if your dynasty dies out. To keep your dynasty alive, you have to make sure your heir is someone who is in your dynasty, and by doing that, you can arrange that by marriage. So you go to marriage here, and you can see there's tons of different women that I can marry. They all have different stats like I do. It shows their age and then their current stats as well. And what we usually do is we marry for people of high standing. Like you can see here, we've got the Princess of the Holy Roman Empire. That'd be a pretty person to marry. And marrying good, strong families will actually gain me prestige and wealth, and it'll also help me gain allies. I'm going to go over the other tabs now. Also in here you can see we've got different tabs. We've got family. These are a list of all my family members. Some of these are vassals of my own. Like you can see here, I've got King Alfonso the Sixth of Leon. He is actually the Lord of Leon over here. He is my brother, and it shows him there. And then also, we've got vassals. These guys are my vassals here. You can see they've all got different counts. So I control this territory, but I only directly control these two territories. These two provinces are controlled by vassals. Vassals are basically, like in any medieval game, they're people that are nobles that are sworn in service to me to provide military aid. I have to keep them happy, or else they can possibly revolt against me. And I can also take their lands if I want. We've also got my court. This is a list of just random people that are inside my kingdom that I can use to put in my council positions or to marry. Over here we've got the council. Now the council, basically what they do is they handle everything for maintenance of your kingdom. You've got the chancellor. The chancellor handles diplomatic relations. You can use that to improve your standing with other lords. You can fabricate claims. To attack a nation, you have to have a reason why. If you want to attack a nation but you don't have a reason why, you can use your chancellor to try to fabricate claims. And if he's successful, he gives you a reason to say that, oh, I have a claim on this nation, so therefore I should be able to attack you. So that. The Marshal is my military commander. He's got suppress revolts. He can help me because you can have revolts in your provinces. This makes it so they're suppressed and they're put down. You can train troops. He makes it so my military size is increased. I'll go over that in a minute. He can research military tech. There's the steward. He collects taxes. He helps speed up construction, and he researches economic tech. The spy master. He helps uncover plots in my own territory in case any of my lords plot against me. He helps build spy networks, which makes it so I can assassinate people easier. And he helps study technology, which lets me steal technology from other people. The court chaplain is my priest. He helps me head a local inquisition, which can hunt down heretics and kill them, research cultural tech, and improve religious standing with other religious leaders, like bishops and things like that. So that's my council members. Those people can be appointed and also be stripped of their titles whenever I want to. Over here we've got the laws tab. These determine the laws of my country. You can see here we've got different stuff. You'll see me go through these in a little later, and I'll probably go over those in my actual LP later. That's not too big. Now over here we've got technology. Technology is basically, as it says, it's technology. You research it just like any other game. What you'll see me do is you'll see me switch this hourglass. It makes it so I set a focus. So right here it takes me 15 years to increase this. If I focus it, it takes me 7. So it makes it so I focus on that part. There's 3 different types of advances. There's military, economic, and cultural. And you'll see me advancing those. The next tab is military. You guys will see me use this next part actually when I start going to war. You can hire 2 types of military. You can hire troops of your personal guard, which are called the From Dements, which I probably butchered that name. And to do that, you'll see me click this raise button, and you'll see a bunch of levies will appear. These are my troops. I can use these and command them, and I can move them around to fight. Also, I can hire my vassal troops. Now, vassals, I can hire them if I want, but over time, your vassals will get annoyed with you, and you'll get negative standing with them if you hire their troops for too long, because they don't like having their men called up. You can also hire mercenaries. These guys cost money, but they're very good fighters. You can see here, there's different stuff, like there's the Saxon band, things like that. That's how military works. And if I want to increase my military size, you guys will see me go to these provinces. And you see I have these cities and this bishopric. So if I want to increase a levy size or increase my taxes, which are up here, so these are my taxes, this is my monthly income, I would go to my city, and you can see a number of town upgrades I can upgrade. So if I wanted to increase my levy size, for example, you can see Town Palisade, it gives me levy size plus 2.5%. I would upgrade that, and once it's done building, I'd be able to call up more levies from Burgos just by upgrading that. Next tab is the Intrigue tab. This is mainly for my lord. Your lord always has an ambition. You guys saw me pick that in the beginning. So I usually pick an ambition to get married first, and you can see here on success, you get a reward. So if I get married, I gain 10 piety. Okay? And then also there are these decisions which give you bonuses, like go on a grand hunt. It would give me the chance to become the best hunter in our realm, and it gives me increased standing with my lords. The next tab is the Diplomacy tab. This is used for talking with other lords. So you guys will see me go to other lords. Like for instance, here's a Muslim lord. I would right click on him, and you can see me go to Diplomacy, and there's a number of different stuff I can do. You guys will see me do that in game. The last 2 tabs are religion. These are kind of just, I don't use religion very much. And then this is characters. This just shows all the wide cast of characters here. This is just in the realm. If I were to search all, you can see this wide cast of characters. Just so many characters to look for. And then besides that, that's all I really wanted to talk about. I just wanted to give you guys a quick overview of what you guys will see me be doing, so you understand what I'm doing exactly. Basically, the main point that I'm going to be doing in this campaign is that you'll see me improving my relations with my lords. I also can gift state, like gift areas. Like I could give this area, I could give this area to another lord. Like you can see here, my vassal. I can give him I can give him an honorary title, which makes it so he's kind of like an honored person, my thing, so I can make him like my cupbearer, for instance. I could give him landed title, which means I give him more lands and things like that. So, just a quick overview of this. I hope this helps some of you guys understand more what Crusader Kings 2 is about, so you guys understand what I'm doing in my LP, so you guys aren't at a loss. Post comments and questions below, and I'll answer them as best I can. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you.